Imagine going viral for a single phrase.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
You gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing, you get me?
One day, you're just another internet sensation. The next, you're at the center of a $490 million crypto frenzy. Her fame exploded overnight, and before anyone knew it, she launched a meme coin called Hawk. In just hours, its market cap shot up to nearly $500 million. But then, just as quickly, it all fell apart.
The Hawk Tuah girl launched a meme coin, everybody lost their money, and people want her thrown in jail.
Investors watched helplessly as their money evaporated, and the accusations started flying. Was it just the wild unpredictability of crypto, or something more sinister? Insider trading, pump and dump schemes, and an influencer way out of her depth. This is the story of a viral moment turned financial nightmare. It all started with a simple street interview in 2024.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
You gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing.
The delivery was confident, offbeat, and absurd enough to be instantly hilarious. The crowd erupted in laughter, and the interviewer was stunned. It was a moment of pure internet gold, a perfect storm of randomness and humor. The clip hit social media, and within hours, it was everywhere. TikTok exploded with remixes and reactions.
Oh, you're gonna get them in hot toys.
Instagram meme pages turned it into content fodder. The phrase Hawk Tuah took on a life of its own, slapped onto memes, shirts, and viral challenges. News outlets picked up the story.
One song Jay-Z sounds, it's like, concrete jungle, wet dream to me.
Twitter threads dissected the humor, and Haley found herself thrown into the bizarre, unpredictable world of viral fame. Strangers recognized her on the street. Brands reached out for potential partnerships. Her follower count skyrocketed. But here's the thing about viral fame. It's like a firework. It explodes brilliantly, lights up the sky for a brief moment, and then fizzles out. For most people, that moment fades, and life goes back to normal. But Haley Welch wasn't ready to fade into obscurity. She wanted to capitalize on the spotlight. She stepped into the chaotic world of cryptocurrency, and in doing so, she ignited a whole new kind of firestorm. Little did she know, the stakes were about to get a lot higher. Haley and her team announced the launch of a new cryptocurrency, the Hawk meme coin. A coin that promised to capture the humor, energy, and sheer randomness of her Hawk Tuah moment, and turn it into cold, hard cash. The announcement hit social media like a lightning strike.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
It was absurd, it was ridiculous, and it was perfect for the meme coin scene. In the world of crypto, meme coins are the Wild West, a chaotic landscape where hype, influencers, and the promise of instant wealth drive people to make impulsive decisions. It worked for Dogecoin. It worked for Shiba Inu. Why not Hawk? The hype machine roared to life. Within hours of launch, the Hawk coin's value skyrocketed
to a $500 million valuation almost instantly before cratering and basically losing everyone's money.
A strategy where insiders pump up the price with hype, only to sell off their holdings at the peak, leaving everyone else holding worthless tokens.
People who made it were holding on to basically all of it. They distributed it to select wallets that somehow, conveniently, did not pay for the tokens. And within 15 minutes of the coin actually launching, majority of the tokens were sold off, causing the value of the coin to fall by over 93% within minutes of it launching.
Was the Hawk coin really a scam? Or just another example of the chaotic, high-risk world of meme coins? Whispers of a pump-and-dump scheme began to spread. Blockchain sleuths started analyzing the transactions. What they found was suspicious. Large amounts of Hawk were dumped just before the crash, and the timing was too perfect. Insider trading accusations began to fly. Was there a coordinated effort to pump the price up and dump the tokens at the peak?
Do you do anything with crypto?
Yeah, I do a lot with crypto, actually. I've got a shit ton of Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Oh yeah, if I want a meme coin, can I give you some tokens?
Yeah,
for
I'll give you my
community?
wallet. I'll give you my wallet.
Okay.
Haley Welch denied everything. She insisted she hadn't sold a single token and that her team was innocent. But the damage was done.
There's a law firm called Berwick Law that's actively looking for people that lost money on the Hawk token. Like, they're headhunting. So yeah, Berwick Law, they said this on Twitter. They want people to reach out to them if they lost money.
The trust was gone. Social media turned against her.
Basically, this coin was launched and then very quickly lost about 90% of its value.
It went from a $500 million market cap to a $60 million market cap in 20 minutes.
A cluster of 10 wallets associated with the dev wallets owned a staggering 97% of the supply.
A bunch of insider trading happened. People bought into it for millions and millions of dollars. They pulled the rug out from under everyone that bought into it. They kept all the money. They kept all the profit from the fees, and everyone that bought into it lost all their money.
The same followers who had cheered her on now demanded explanations. Was Haley a victim of bad advice? Or had she knowingly led her fans into a financial trap?
SEC's gonna come for her ass. There is no way that's gonna slide.
You might get in some serious shit. Okay, see you later, bye.
One thing was certain, this wasn't just a market correction. It was a financial bloodbath, and the fallout was just beginning.
It's still in circulation and you can still buy it, but it's down 87%.
The crash had exposed more than just the dangers of meme coins. It revealed the fragile, dangerous reality of internet fame mixed with the promise of easy money. And things were about to get even uglier.
This is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
Accusations of insider trading began to surface almost immediately.
But just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated, there's an actual,
Hey guys, I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Investors claimed that a group of insiders, possibly including Haley Welch's own team, had dumped massive amounts of Hawk tokens at the exact moment the price peaked.
Who made it were holding on to basically all of it. They distributed it to select wallets that somehow, conveniently, did not pay for the tokens. And within 15 minutes of the coin actually launching, majority of the tokens were sold off, causing the value of the coin to fall by over 93% within minutes of it launching.
The timing was suspiciously perfect, too perfect to be a coincidence. Screenshots of wallet transactions began circulating on social media.
One dude is even claiming that he lost over $70,000 on this alleged rug pull.
These weren't random investors cashing out, they appeared to be early holders, people who got in right at launch, and they sold right before the collapse began.
A percentage of the entire token supply, they say 17% a few times, so we'll go with that, was offered to insiders through the use of SAFTs, which stands for Simple Agreement for Future Tokens. But those insiders, who were given millions of dollars, many millions of dollars worth of these tokens well in advance, had no lockup period, as it's called, which basically means they could sell whenever they wanted to.
For many, this was clear evidence of a pump and dump scheme.
I have like zero sympathy whatsoever for anybody who lost money on this, because for the most part, everybody getting involved with something like this knows exactly what's going to happen. They know it's a rug pull, they know that there's no longevity in this coin, they just think they're going to beat the people orchestrating it.
But was Haley Welch involved?
Main guy behind it, his name is Doc Hollywood, the main guy who was speaking to CoffeeZilla in that Twitter space when they went back and forth. He's gone radio silent too, not just...
Or was she just a pawn in a game played by more experienced crypto players?
All of this for $150,000. You didn't even make millions like these other guys. These guys behind you, probably the Doc Hollywood guy, they made way more money than that. They just found a sucker like you who was dumb enough to accept that little money. And they're like, hey, we'll just pay you this little money and we'll make the real money because we're just going to rug your fans and pump and dump and sell the token on them. And that's essentially exactly what happened here.
Haley took to social media to defend herself. I take this situation extremely seriously and want to address my fans, the investors who have been affected, and the broader community. I am fully cooperating with and am committed to assisting the legal team representing the individuals impacted, as well as to help uncover the truth, hold the responsible parties accountable, and resolve this matter. If you have experienced losses related to this, please contact Berwick Law. The evidence was hard to ignore, The controversy caught the attention of regulators. Some investors filed complaints with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, alleging that the Hawk coin launch had been manipulated.
Investors in the project have stepped forward to file a complaint against the people who developed the coin, as well as the Tuah the Moon Foundation.
Maybe Haley was telling the truth. Maybe she was a victim of her own fame and bad judgment. Or maybe she knew more than she was letting on. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.